Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the MCQ question bank guidelines for final year Savitribai Phule Pune University exam October 2020. So there is questions in students mind always, like how Indian University is going to set multiple choice questions in final year online examinations October 2020, how MCQ examination questions will be set by an examiner or software, how marking and assessment will be there, what type of questions will be asked in MCQs, what is the best possible question words in MCQ examinations, what is a question bank repository will be prepared by examiners or paper setter, how questions will be arranged by software randomly to the students in examination, how MCQ online exam screen will look like actually. So don't miss this part to watch. So in this today's session I am discussing mainly three parts. That there is a question in students mind, that how is the framework of a multiple choice question. So multiple choice questions are a form of assessment for which students are asked to select one or more of the choices from a list of answers, but in SPPU university pattern only you have to select only one choice. So this is anatomy of an MCQ. So this is a question, it is called as a STEM. These 4 A, B, C, D are the options, out of which one it will be the correct answer, which is called as a key answer, and other 3 B, C, D are the distractor, which are the wrong answers. So this is the pattern. So likewise 50 to 60 questions it will be asked to you. Now how examiners will decide the questions. So in teacher's mind there will be always a Bloom's taxonomy or a difficulty level when they will just go ahead for setting of a paper. So Bloom's taxonomy tells that creating, evaluating, analyzing, applying, understanding and remembering, these skills should be there with the students. So accordingly, level 1, that is a knowledge and recall of information, it will be checked, which is a simple one. Level 2, comprehension and application, understanding and being able to interpret data, which is somewhat what you can say a higher level than the simple one. And the level 3, that is a problem solving, use of knowledge and understanding in new circumstances. So this is a difficulty level, some difficult questions it will be asked. So whenever an examiner set a questions, it will be always in his mind. So what is university aim behind this MCQ online examination? No doubt due to lockdown and corona pandemic situations, those all things came to us. So Bloom's taxonomy is a classification system to define a distinguish different levels of human cognition, that is thinking, learning and understanding. So by integrating Bloom's taxonomy, aligned MCQ into a formative assessment, mixed hard data points of students' learning can be easily traced and acted upon. So purposefully professors ask various questions from those categories. Generally understanding and remembering, that is a lower order learning, which is easy to go ahead. The maximum questions it will be from this side, and the very less and the very difficult, that is very less once again. So benefits of MCQ, definitely the versatility, that students should recall to applications, analysis and evaluation. Reliability, the degree to which a test consistently measure learning outcome. Generally true and false questions we solve, making them a more reliable means of assessment. Validity is the degree to which a test measures the learning outcome it purports to the measure. Now the best benefit of online examination is great flexibility to the test providers to the extent composing, booking, managing and evaluating the test is concerned. Now one most advantage, that is a quick test assessment and report generation, it will be there. Even students leave the hall before that the results are ready in this situation. Now what mechanism university is following for this online examinations under Pune University? So step 1, the user of e-assessment can be classified into 3 broad categories. One, it is a supervisor, that is admin or university level people. The one who manage the system users, the test, system backup and recovery are the supervisors. Below that are the conductors, that is professor, paper setter and chairmans. The one who prepares the subject, test and questions are the conductors. And lastly, the test taker, that is the students. The one who sit for the assessment to get evaluated are the test takers. So step 2, the testing environment is set up and the question sets are uploaded to the environment by the test conductor. Third, test takers are given various IDs using which they can log and attempt the test. The tests are usually monitored automatically and can be proctored for high stakes examination. Step 4, once the user submitted the test, it is evaluated by the system conductor depending on the type of questions. And lastly, that is the participants are sent their test scores. So we will understand this by a working flow chart of MCQ online exam. So you are a student, so login IDs and take examinations, it will be there in e-system. Lecturers or professors, they will set the instructions as well as they will set the question or question bank. This question bank, it will be given to the university. University, with the help of software or set timer or set runner, we choose some questions, and when on this administration level, when students it will be passed, it will be given degree once again by the admin. So this is a total working flow of the university. Now pattern of MCQ for online examination October 2020. So very first, that is question bank generation of final semester subjects will be on the syllabus completed till 13th March, generally 10 to 12 weeks of this semester. That means first 30 to 35 lectures in sequence. Other semester subjects of final year and pre-final year 100% syllabus it will be there for backlogs. Now these various types of questions MCQ like fill in the blanks or free text it can be asked. Moreover, intensify the look at feel of the exams by adding multimedia elements such as some images, it will come diagrams or equipments, graphs, labeling, pie charts, figures, formula, chemical equation, special symbol or character can be asked. You have a time limit on the whole exam of 60 minutes for 50 questions. That means each questions you are going to get 72 seconds to think over, which will carry 1 mark. Now repository pattern of MCQ from each chapter. Now repository means there will be a collection of 600 to 700 questions per subject which will be collected from various colleges chairmen, and it will be kept with the university. Now level 1, which is a simple level of difficulty, 40%, 20 marks. Level 2, medium level of difficulty, 40%, again 20 marks. And level 3, high level of difficulty, 20%, 10 marks. Now this is very important for the students point of view. For any subject there are units. Under these units there are chapter, and in chapter also, let us say introduction, classification, types, applications, various procedures. So topic wise weightage it will be there, and difficulty level, that is let us say your simple, medium and difficult MCQs you have to withdraw. So whenever you will study any chapter, from that chapter you take at least minimum of 30 questions. So 10 simple, 10 medium and 10 high, so that you can go ahead for the study. Now every MCQ it will be conceptual distraction, means all 4 options must look correct unless the concept is absolutely clear. So confusion level is high, you have to choose a correct one. This is possible only by study. Now here level 1, this is level 2 and this is level 3. Now what words teachers or professor they will use to ask the question? Let us say in simple pattern they will ask define, identify, label, list, match, select, recall, or in comprehending let us say classify or convert, estimate, relate, show, trace. And in some medium level, applying and analyzing, so solve, apply, relate, show, sketch, no, not a sketch type of thing, but predict or likewise it can be asked. So study these words very well, which type of words it will be asked for difficulty level 3-1. So words for easy, so study this Bloom's taxonomy for level 1, level 2 and level 3 questions. Now random selection from question bank. Now I have told you that relational databases that stores multiple choice questions it will be there. student issue information it will be there, and information regarding the evaluation it will be there. So there will be a database which contains 600 to 700 questions, 300 easy, 300 medium and 150 difficult. So each student for each exam 50 problems with 4 possible options and 10 extra it will be chosen by the system. The exam is time limited. The moment when the test is generated and the moment when the best solutions are sent to databases are recorded. It is not possible to give up the exam after it is generated. Now the examination system generates questions randomly from a pool of difficult, easy and excellent level questions. As mentioned previously, the default settings are to select 10 questions from each pool. This can be adjusted through exam settings command button. So this is quite important. Now don't miss this. Your examination, when it will start, the screen will look like this. So there will be the question below which there will be the options. You have to select one option and how much time it is left from starting. It will be there here, your name it will be there, your photo, your ID, and there will be the number of questions. On which question you are staying, it will be shown. How many questions you have answered, it is in green. Not answered, it is in red. Not viewed or visited, it will be there. And blue, that is a mark for review, it will be there. And there is a one option also that answer you have given but still you are having doubt, so you can mark it as a review and next. And then later on, each and every questions you have to save and say next button, and here instead of this submit there will be the end button. If you click on this one, exam will be over. So save and next, if you goes, the next questions it will come. So you have to be very careful, and your examination screen it will be look exactly like this what I have shown over here. Now there is an excellent coefficient that after solving the questions, the degree to which question distinguishes between student knowledge and to see the contrast between student for excellent coefficient. Let us say the top 25% students represent the upper group, the top low 20% represents the lower group, and the division of this it will be considered as the excellent coefficient. So question excellence coefficient of 0.2 or more is considered to be a good questions in result section. Difficulty coefficient, percentage of students who answered the question correctly. So let us say this number of students who answered the question correctly and the total number of students who answered the question. So 40 answer and 100 are the students, so 0.4 is the ratio. So it is recommended that the difficulty values are between 0.5 to 7.5. The exam designers recommended putting some easy questions at the beginning of the exam to encourage students, and lastly there will be the hard questions like Kaun Banega Crorepati. So what should be done by this student now? Study every topic with a vision of 3 levels of MCQ preparation. 10 easy, 10 medium, 10 difficult questions choose from each topic. Look very carefully towards diagram, figure, then the chart, classification, theorem, rule, theory, equation. Go for definition, type, scientist name, years, examples, places, specific condition, processes and product carefully. Let us say 10 topics are there, study 7 but study very perfectly so that 70 to 75% you can solve very correctly. Refer competitive examination MCQs which are available on internet. Don't worry about result, there will be a software automated question. So for every student, every time new question it will be generated. Don't go for the malpractices, even don't ask anybody about it, because for every student every time new question it will be there whose answer it will be not similar for another people. So keep in mind the success of mantra, that is the work works. Study well, best of luck. If you like this video, please subscribe my YouTube channel, share it towards the maximum Pune University students so that it can reach to every student and they can get benefit from it. Thank you.